Hey Cinders, and welcome back to Chicken Cindy's. Today we're going to show the Dolomite ALX a little bit of love. There's going to be a couple parts to this video. I think I've shared in the past that I let a bud borrow this bike and he ended up taking it deer hunting, and I really didn't get it back in a timely fashion, and it had been in the back of his truck. And basically it got some salt on it and stuff from the road because I'm here in Illinois, and it caused a little bit of surface rust kind of throughout the bike entirely. So I got important parts here to switch out, which we'll just kind of do like a real quick video montage of this, of me putting all these parts on to get it to where it's basically rideable again. And then I realized I've never actually taken this bike to Griffin Bike Park. So we're gonna load this up after the montage, take it to Griffin Bike Park, and I'm gonna kind of put it through some stuff I probably wouldn't normally put this bike through, just to kind of test it and see how the build is actually doing after a couple years. So I did an original build and review of this, I don't know, like 2 years ago, give or take. So feel free to click on that link if you wanna watch the original. Let's go ahead and do the montage of these new bike parts on, and then we'll get it to Griffin. All right, I believe as of right now, she is as ready as she needs to be for a bike ride again. So replaced the rotors, replaced the chain, made sure it was shifting really well. I did a little video of me showing the brake pads. They actually had some rust on them from the rotors when they rusted. So I took them to a sandpaper and removed that rust. One's a little scored. I think it'll be okay, but we're gonna go ahead and get out there and see how it does. Dropper is working okay still, so we're good there. And so I guess we will load it up and we'll go to Griffin and let's get a ride in. All right, we are at Griffin. We are on the fat bike, and I guess we'll just see what happens. I'm gonna kind of start on the basic perimeter loop, and then we'll probably do a couple blue trails, and then I don't know, maybe hit some features and stuff. So, but first time I've ever had this fat bike out here, so we shall see how it goes. I'm pretty excited. I miss riding this thing. I think I need to technically bed the brakes in a little bit because primarily, you know, I sandpapered them and put new rotors on. So brakes are being a little slower to grab right now, but hoping after a couple miles it'll feel fine. So that bike on it, we'll do this right. I'll stop. Boop. I'm definitely nervous to get this thing in the air. So we'll see if I start to get a little bit more confident on it, because
keeping the wheels on the ground and stuff, I'm okay with that on this. But I don't really think fat bikes are made to jump. Let's go ahead and start doing the perimeter trail, and we'll make our way around. A little test of getting in the air. Little fat bike flow. Oh! Ooh! Feels okay. Feels okay. So I'm guessing this part is gonna be, I don't know, maybe a minute. So you may want to skip forward because this is a climb. A lot of times climbs are like really dependent on a person's ability, you know. It's might be super easy for some, but difficult for a beginner. Here in a second, it's gonna get decently steep. It's kind of a technical-ish climb. It's kind of long. Probably doesn't look terrible on the GoPro. But as you can hear in my breath, it's getting harder and harder to breathe for me. And now the climb is done. You get a little bit of a descent. And the thing is, this fat bike, I got those Wolf Tracks tires on it. It climbs really well. It really does. You get your butt in the saddle, keep your legs spinning, and you just kind of go. It feels good to climb. Now, I'm not a super big fan of climbing. Now, I am kind of sadistic and will like redo a climb to get it, because I don't like not being able to do them. But just a little, I guess, update on the climbing capabilities of the Dolomite. This is the one of the newer blue trails out here. This is Buffaloes. Not sure how many of these features I'm actually going to hit, but we'll see how I'm feeling. Nothing super crazy, in my opinion, out here. We'll probably take this kind of nice and easy, and here's a couple pretty good climbs. So we'll just kind of truck through this, and I'll showcase some of the features. But it's a fun trail. It definitely doesn't feel bad at all, but I would just say, you know, just the bigger rotational tires and stuff, it's kind of messing with me a little bit. I can safely say that the majority of the stuff I'm doing on this bike is probably stuff that other people won't be doing on it. And the scary thing is, this actually feels pretty good in the air after doing those two little, like, doubles. I guess they're tables technically. It kind of just sucks right up into you. But I don't recommend doing this kind of stuff A lot of shaking the camera on that one. I don't recommend doing this kind of stuff on your ALX. But, you know, testing it out. Geez, you can... that camera's shaking so bad on my chest from those. Those are maybe only like 6 inches. They're not super big drops. But I mean, all you have are fat tires on this. No suspension. We'll go ahead and hit this one. Showcase it real quick. I don't know, what? Maybe a foot, give or take drop. Little wooden run up, and I don't know what this one's called. Teardrop. So we'll hit this. The camera's probably gonna shake on the drop, sorry. All right, teardrop. Whee! That didn't feel bad at all on this. Oh, fat back. Whee! All right. Buffaloes on the fat bike. Not too bad. This little hill is called Golf Cart Hill. Rich had a golf cart and it died going up it, and he left it there, and like a couple weeks later he went and tried the golf cart and it just magically turned on for no reason. So that's why it's called Golf Cart Hill. We'll try to see if we can go to this little area. Whew. So that was the little hardest part. You gotta like thread the needle. So the rumor is Andy's got wood, but I got a fat bike. Let's go! I almost ate it really bad on that turn. Fat bike, dual slalom. Why not?